I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon and welcome to today's live play-by-play of the Yankee home opener, Marlins versus the Yankees. Looking forward to this game. Think that we're going to see a show and would love to see how the Yankees fare today. Are we going to go 6-1 or 5-2? My bet is 6-1 on the day. I think the Yankees rule the day today, and I want to thank everybody who has popped in the stream, especially on a busy Friday. So your support is most appreciated. We are a few minutes before game time, so I will call the lineups for y'all before we get started. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Your support is most definitely appreciated. And for the people who have chimed in, welcome Margaret, John, and Nancy. I know there are more of you out there, so give a shout out so that I can acknowledge you being here. It may be, the game may start a little bit later than we anticipate because they will be doing the ceremonies, introducing the lineups as with all home starts. We have an active poll today. How many innings will Warren pitch in his second start of the 2026 season? Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And we've set a super chat goal today. All you have to do is hit goal and it'll take you there and you'll find out what it is. But if we made our goal, I will tell you that I will be gifting out a free membership. So thank you in advance for everyone supporting us. And if you are not subscribed to either channel, I've just put up the QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners. Left is for Hardcore Sports. The right is for The Ugly Truth. Hey, NES. Appreciate you hopping in the stream. So you got jokes today, huh? All right, roger that. All right. The lineup for the Marlins today is going to have Marcy playing center field. He was the upstart from the Team Italian during the World Baseball Classic. Very good hitter and fast. Xavier Edwards will be hitting out of the 2-hole playing second base. Former Yankee farmhand Ramirez will be DHing, hitting out of the 3-hole. Hicks will be in the 4-hole cleaning up behind the dish. Lopez will be playing shortstop, hitting out of the 5-hole. Kelsey will be in right field, hitting out of the 6-hole. Norbia will be at first base, hitting out of the 7-hole. Conine will be in left field in the 8-hole, and bringing up the rear is going to be Paulie playing third base. And on the bump for the Marlins is going to be Yuri Perez. And for our New York Yankees, Leading off and playing center field will be Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole, playing right field will be the captain, Aaron Judge. In the 3-hole will be our left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Cleaning up and at first base is going to be Big Ben Rice. The DH hitting out of the 5-hole will be Giancarlo Stanton. In the 6-hole is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing second base. Behind the dish will be Austin Wells. In the 7-hole, Jose Caballero will be at shortstop in the 8-hole. And Ryan McMahon will be at third base in the 9-hole. And on the bump for the Yankees today is going to be Will Warren. And that is our lineup for today's game. How are you guys feeling about our matchup? I know last year we faced them in Florida and they hammered us. So hopefully better things will prevail. Don't know if you remember during last year's series, it was right after the trade deadline, and Bednar, Doval, and Bird made their appearances, and they got freaking hammered. Hopefully we see a better return this opening day for our New York Yankees. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? And if you haven't, Sean is a member of the YankeeMania family, but he has his own YouTube channel. It's called True Historians. He puts out some great shorts. I recommend you going over there and checking it out. If you're interested in history, great place to be. Young new channel, and things are happening there on True Historian. And the Yankees are in the dugout yet. Like I anticipated, they will be doing a pregame ceremony. So stand by to stand by. NES, if our starters keep pitching like they did in Seattle, I like our chances. Well, I think you can anticipate that they are going to hold the line. I think this is Boone's best starting rotation that he's seen since he's been the manager of the Yankees. And keep in mind, we have reinforcements with Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon coming back. So it'll be interesting to see what changes are going to be made when those guys reappear up at the major league level. Who will be out? Who will be sent down? I have my suspicions. I think that Cade Winquist will end up being released. Also, keep in mind we have Luis Hill coming back. When our rotation is actually firm, I think that we have conceivably the best rotation in baseball. I may be a little bit biased being a Yankee diehard, but I don't think so. All right, guys, time to get some chatter in there. And it looks like Will Warren and the team are heading out to the mound. Well, the mound in respective positions. So hence, we're about on game time. And as usual, the captain is in right field and he is feeling the love from the fans. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Absolutely agree with your sentiments. What could be better than opening day at Yankee Stadium? Let's play ball. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing to one and the same. There are QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners that'll make it easier for you. Use them. And if you are a member, make sure that you hit notifications so that you know every time you're live and not Memorex. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is on the way. It is a nice 95-mile-an-hour fastball that catches the top of the zone. Count is 1 and 0, or 0 and 1. Got to get my sea legs under me. And Warren sets. The next pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer off the plate. Count is evened at 1 and 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer off the plate once again. And Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at deuce. What color is that goose? Warren sets and fires, and the fastball is way up high. Count is now 3 and 2. And the batter takes time out. Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the first out of the game. Nice fastball that painted the outside corner. So that's what I'm talking about. Xavier Edwards is stepping up to the box, and Warren sets, and this ball is driven to right field. And this one is going, and gone. So the Marlins hop out to a 1-0 lead. That one went 377 feet and left his bat at 103.9 miles an hour. That is definitely not the start that we were looking for. And of course, Yankee guys, let's show the replay 55 times. And Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Ramirez. Ramirez was dealt to the Marlins last year. Last year when we acquired Jazz Chisholm. Warren sets, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. Warren sets, and he fires, and the pitch is check swing, but the first base umpire says no, it was a go. The count is now 1-2 on Ramirez. Warren sets and fires and paints the outside corner for call. Strike 3. His second strikeout of the inning. Coming up to bat is Hicks, the catcher. Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is a sweeper down low. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and the next pitch is almost in the exact same spot. Count is 2-0. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is driven to left center field. Grisham is drifting over and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. Welcome, Brandon. Appreciate you hopping into the stream. Jake, welcome. I am doing fine. We're playing baseball. It's Friday. Hey, Jason, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hopping in. Appreciate your thoughts there, Jason. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the first is going to be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please take a second to participate in our active poll. How many innings will Warren pitch in his second start? And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Your support is always appreciated, and we want to thank you for being here on this home opener for the New York Yankees. We're headed to the bottom of the first. The Marlins have a 1-0 lead, and we haven't come up to bat yet. Perez has taken the last of his warm-ups. And the first pitch is on the way, and that's a 96-mile-an-hour fastball out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it off. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Grisham checks his swing. Perez sets and fires, and that pitch is up and away. Count is 3-1 on Brent. And the Marlins are challenging, and it is confirmed that it was indeed a ball. So the Marlins have lost their first challenge of the day. Count is 3-1 on Grisham. Trent sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate for ball 4. And as Grisham takes his gear off and heads to first base. The captain will be up. All rise, the judges in the chambers. Perez sets, and that first pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. Judge on the season is hitting 125 with 2 home runs. Hopefully we see a turnaround, and the pitch is on the way. The sweeper is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. And Perez sets, and this ball is driven to left field. It is going, and gone. A 4-bagger for the captain. That one went 387 feet and left Judge's bat at 101.2 miles an hour. So, has the captain turned the corner? Are we going to see good things? Hey, FJ, Nancy, welcome to the stream. So the Yankees have recaptured the lead. It is 2-1. Cody Bellinger is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Perez sets and fires, and the pitch is way off the plate. Count is evened at 1-up. Perez sets and fires, and the changeup is down in the dirt. Count is 2-1 on Belly. And Perez is setting. Pitch is on the way. And this one is a high fly ball into mid-range center field. There's a collision, but the ball is caught by Conine. Conine makes the play, runs Marcy over. It was hit into Devil's Triangle, a tricky play, and that is the first out of the inning. And of course, in true Yes Network fashion, they got to show Judge's home run about 15 more times before they get it out of their system. The first pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses. Count is actually, that was the second one. I missed the first pitch. Count is 0-2 on Big Ben. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2 on Rice. Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 1-2 on Big Ben. Hey, Charles, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Perez sets and fires, and this is a towering fly behind the plate. Count remains 1-2. And Perez sets, fires, and this pitch is going to wrap the inside corner for call, strike 3. So that is going to make the second out of the inning. I think he actually missed the call there. And Perez sets, and the first pitch to Stanton is foul straight back. Pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is 1-1 to Big G. Perez sets and fires, and this one is a high fly ball down the right field line. They're tracking it, and the play is not going to be made. Norby tried to make an over the shoulder catch and freaking whiffed. Tough play. But the count is going to be 1-2 on Stanton. And Perez sets and fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. Perez sets and fires, and this ball is chopped to the shortstop. He fields and fires across the diamond, and that is going to make the third out of the inning. But not before the Yankees add 2 runs on a Aaron Judge 2-run homer. At the end of the first, the score is 2-1 Yankees. Coming up to bat in the top of the second for the Marlins is going to be Lopez, Casillas, and Norby. And for those of you who haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Your support is always appreciated. And to make it easy for you, there are barcodes on or QR codes on your left and right hand side of the screen. Left is for hardcore sports. Right is for Yankees The Ugly Truth. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, wave it in front of it, and in camera mode, of course. A hot link will appear in your phone. All you have to do is hit it. It takes you straight to YouTube. And all you have to do is hit subscribe. You become a member of the channel that you selected. if you are a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, make sure that you hit the bell and set your notifications so that you know every time that we're live and not Memorex. You can be here to hear the games and participate in whatever open panels we have. And we have a lot going on. If you haven't, please participate in the active poll that's going on. So, chat members, tell me what you're feeling about this game so far after our half of the first inning. And Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper catches the outside corner, called strike. Count is 0-1 on Lopez. Warren sets and fires, and he paints the outside corner with a sinker for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2 on Lopez. And Lopez takes timeout. Ward sets and fires, and the sweeper is way off the plate. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is skied foul. Right field line. Count remains 1-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that buzzes the tower. 94-mile-an-hour fastball has Lopez doing the way back. Count is evened at 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full. Come on, kid. Ward sets, fires, the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the first out of the top of the second. Warren is at 22 pitches and has 3 strikeouts. And Casilla is up to bat. The first pitch is a curveball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and the fastball is up high. Count is 2-0. Warren had 171 strikeouts last season as a rookie, and the pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. And that ties him for the most ever strikeouts by a rookie in Major League history. Warren sets and fires and paints the bottom of the strike zone with a fastball for call, strike 1. Count is now 3-1. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is foul straight back. Count is now full, 3-2. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off, and we're going to reset it and do it again. Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is a towering fly ball. McMahon is tracking it and is going to make the play in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Connor Norby. Warren sets and fires and just misses outside. Count is 1-0 on Norby. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is guide foul down the right field line. Count is evened at 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Norby. Will Norby be the fourth strikeout victim of the afternoon for Warren? Guess we're going to find out real quick. Warren sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is now evened at 2-2. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the side. That is Warren's fourth strikeout of the afternoon. So this young fireballer is dealing. Not a lot of chatting going on. What's going on, fellas, guys and gals? If you haven't, take a second to vote in our active poll for today. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. I put out, I do a lot of play-by-plays, put out a boatload of shorts, and we'll have periodic open panels for everybody to become an active participant and show up in the stream. If these things interest you, then you may be in the right spot. And Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. And Perez is ready to come out and deal for his second shot. First pitch to Jazz is a curveball inside. Count is 1-0. Perez sets and he fires, and the next pitch is inside. Sinker. Count is now 2-0 on Jazz. Perez sets and fires, and this is a bullet hit down the right field line, but it is just foul. Count goes to 2-1 on Jazz. As you know, we acquired Jazz 2 years ago from the Marlins. So he is facing some players that he knows from his past. Hopefully he punishes the Marlins like ex-Yankees do the Yankees. And the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is just off the plate. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. And that pitch is off the plate. That is going to be ball 4. As Jazz strips his gear off and heads to first base. We're going to see how he can stress this pitcher. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. First pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it straight back. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Wells. And Perez sets. Pitch is way off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Perez sets. The ball is down in the dirt. Jazz takes off and is in there safely for his third steal of the 2023 season. Let's hope Jazz plays it smart from here. Yesterday, he was screwing around with his batting glove and got picked off for our last game. Perez sets and fires, and Wells swings and misses at the pitch for strike 3. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, hitting 190 on the season, no home runs, 1 RBI, and a 418 OPS. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0 on Cabby. Perez checks on Jazz. Jazz is taken off. The ball is on the way, and Jazz is going to steal third base. So that is Jazz's 4th stolen base. And that pitch was called strikes. The count is 1-1. Infield is brought in, and the pitch is on the way, and Cabby swings and misses. Count is now 1-2 on Caballero. Situational hitting, guys. Bring the run in. Add to our lead. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a slider off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. And Perez steps off the mound. And Perez sets. Four-seamer is way off the plate. Count is now full on Cabby. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate for ball 4. So now we have runners at first and third with one out. And Caballero is definitely a threat to go on this one. So this is the second walk of the inning for Perez. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, hitting .067 on the season. My bet is that Caballero takes off either the first or the second pitch. And Caballero is on the way. McMahon shows bunt. The pitch is up and away. And Cabby is going to steal that base easily. So the Yankees have stolen 3 bases in this inning, and that was a ball. So the count is 1-0 on Ryan. I think if he throws it to second, Jazz takes off for home. So if McMahon can put one through the infield, we'll end up scoring 2 runs. Pitch is on the way, and that curveball is low and inside. Count is now 2-0 on McMahon. And Perez sets. Pitch is out of the way, and that is hammered fouled out of the first base line. Count is 2-1. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is now 2-2. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way. The 2-2 is down low. Catcher fakes a throw to third. And the count is now full, 3-2 on McMahon. Perez's pitch count is at 44 already. And the pitcher steps off the mound. Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 4. So the bases are now juiced with Yankees. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. And it looks like they're going to have a mound visit. We grab a drink real quick. And the pitching coach is coming out to calm his pitcher down. That's right, Tron. Brent Grishbaum. So we are in the bottom of the second inning. Yankees have a 2-1 lead. The bases are loaded with one out. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. And Grisham steps into the box. First pitch is on the way, and it is going to catch the inside corner for call. Strike one. Nice slider. And Perez sets and fires, and this pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Grisham. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is way off the plate. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Hey, Ronald, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and that is way inside to Grisham. Count is evened at 2-2. He is definitely overthrown the ball. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball way inside. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. So he's gone from 0-2 to 3-2. Perez is at 50-watt pitches. Pitch is all the way, and that is down low. Ball 4, and that is going to force a run in for the Yankees. The Yankees now have a 3-1 lead, and the bases are still juiced full of Yankees. Coming up to bat is the captain, Aaron Judge. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. His first at bat, he hit a 2-run bomb to give us our first 2 runs of the day. So let's see, is Judge broken out of his slump? And now the infield has gone to play halfway, so they're praying for a double play opportunity. And the pitch is on the way, and this is going to plunk Judge in the arm, and that is going to force another run in. So the Yankees now lead 4-1. Boot is on the top of the stairs. I think Judge is trying to wave the traitor at everybody back. Bottom of his wrist is where he took the ball. Now, Perez has a pitch clock violation. Count is 1-0 on Belly. Perez sets and fires, and this ball is chopped to the third baseman. He comes home to record the force out on McMahon. So Bellinger is going to reach on a fielder's choice, and it is a 5-2 putout. And it looks like they have King heating up in the bullpen. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in his first plate appearance. Perez sets and fires, and that pitch is A slider inside. Count is 1-0 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and that one is inside. Count. Well, count is going to go to 1-1. Ben checked his swing, but the third umpire says, no, 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 it's a go. The count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1 or 2. Bryce is challenging it. He is not going to get this one. And the call is confirmed. The Yankees have lost their first challenge. Yankees have 1 remaining. And Perez sets and fires, and this pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the second. They do leave the bases loaded, but not before they add 2 more runs. So the Yankees have a 4-1 lead on the Marlins. Coming up to bat is Conine, Pauly, and Marcy. 8-9-1. And I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Friday to listen to a little baseball. Appreciate the support. Yeah, FJ, they did get a lot off the hook. But we did put a little bit more distance between us, give Warren a little bit to work with. So if he comes out and keeps on pitching, we should be all right. If you haven't, we have an active poll going. Take a second to drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Your support is always appreciated. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and that sweeper catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Conine. This season, he is hitting .400 with 1 home run, 2 RBIs. And the next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is way up high. Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and it is foul straight back. Count is 1-2 on Conine. Conine is the son of former Marlins major leaguer Jeff Conine. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is evened at deuce, deuce. And the pitch is on the way, and it is tapped to Warren. Warren fields and fires to first base. Royce digs it out, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Graham Pauley, hitting .231 on the season. No homers, 1 RBI, and a .615 OPS. And the first pitch is on the way, and that fastball just misses. I think he might have actually clipped the strike zone, but the count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is called strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is hammered to right field. Judge is tracking it, and he is going to make it catch just short of the warning track for the second out. Coming up to bat is Jacob Marcy, 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. If you followed the WBC, Marcy was one of the superstars for the Italian team. This season, he is hitting .130 with no home runs, 2 RBIs, and a .483 OPS. Warren sets and fires, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a fly ball to shallow center field. Grisham is closing, and he's going to make the play for the third out. So that is 1-2-3, and they're out of here. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the third is going to be Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Austin Wells. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. We've made it easy for you with QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners. So all you have to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, wave it in front of the channel that you choose to subscribe to. Easy squeezy, nice and peasy. When the link comes up, just hit it on your cell phone. It'll take you straight to YouTube. All you have to do is hit subscribe, and you will be a member of the family that you choose to be. When you do, make sure that you ring the bell, hit the notification so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. And if you haven't, take a second to let your vote count, your voice be heard, take part in the active poll. And Big G is heading to the box. And the first pitch is on the way, and Stanton taps this one foul. Perez is at 60 pitches. Stanton is 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out his first plate appearance. And Perez sets, and the pitch is way inside. Count is even at 1-1. And Perez sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 1-2. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And the pitch is on the way. And this is on the hands, and it is popped up. And Lopez is going to make an over-the-shoulder catch in short left field. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He does not have an official at bat. He was walked in his first plate appearance and proceeded to steal 2 bases, scored a run. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Jazz is hitting 174 on the season, no homers, 1 RBI, and a 414 OPS. And the pitch is on the way. And this is lined down the right field line, and that is going to bounce in the corner. Go ahead into second is Jazz, sliding into second for a double. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. Let me see your phone.
I'm taking it with me. Why?
All right, come over here and say, let's go Yankees. Get on the screen. All right, there you go.
Let's go Yankees.
All right, baby. Her uncle is taking her out to go birthday present shopping.
Wow.
And the pitch was inside to Wells. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is fly ball to right field. Casey is on the track and is going to make the play. And Jazz is tagging and heading to second or to third. And that is going to be a good situational hitting front approach. He advanced the runner. And Caballero is up to bat, and the first pitch is way out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Perez sets, and Caballero shows bunt, and Hicks is going to make a nice play to get Caballero, but there is no runs, a hit, and there is a man left at third base. So with 3 in the books, the Yankees have a 4-1 lead on the Marlins. Coming up to bat in the top of the 4th is going to be Xavier Edwards, Augustine Ramirez, and Hicks. Two more times. Let it go through 2 more times. All right. And you can do the same thing. All right, guys and gals, let me know how you feel about the game. John says that the Yankees are playing bold today. Hello, SGA. Welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is sky to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and is going to make the play in foul territory for the first out. Edwards hit a home run in his first at bat against Warren. Coming up to bat is Augustine Ramirez. And Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. You are absolutely right, John. The Yankees are taking care of business. And the next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Jose Caballero. He sets and fires across the diamond for the second out of the inning. Warren is at 48 pitches. Liam Hicks is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1, flew out in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch is on the way. And the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Hicks. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is slice foul down the third base side. Count is evened at 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and that changeup catches the outside corner. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets and fires, and this is a bullet right up the middle, but Caballero is waiting for it. Takes the one hopper and shoots it to Rice at first, and that is going to do it for the Marlins in the top of the fourth. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham, and Aaron Judge. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to one and the same. SGA, did you just pop in here to troll the channel, or you legitimately rooting for the Marlins? If you haven't checked it out, I dropped a short this morning. Hop in, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I will be back tomorrow to call game 2 of this series. The game tomorrow will be at 7 p.m., and I will be there for you. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0 to McMahon. My prediction, NES, for the season was going to be a 97-win season. I agree with you, FJ. I put a couple of shorts out on him thinking that he is going to take the next step forward this season. I liked his approach during the spring training and the pitches off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on McMahon. And Perez sets and fires, and the next pitch is up high. Count is now 3-1. Warren is truly coming into his sophomore season. It should be his rookie season. And the pitch is foul straight back. Count is now full, 3-2. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is high and off the plate for ball 4. And that's the second time he has walked McMahon. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. He has 2 plate appearances, but nothing official yet because he walked in his first 2 plate appearances and has an RBI. And Perez sets. And the pitch is, they say that Grisham did not hold his check swing. I think that's bullshit. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2 on Grishbaum. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. Lopez is going to field it and shoot it to Norby for the first out of the inning, or the second out of the inning. Actually, that was a double play. Man, I screwed that call up every which way but loose. It was a coming up to bat is the captain. 1-for-1 on the day with a home run and was hit by the pitch. First pitch is on the way, and the captain cannot hold his check swing up. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is slug on and missed. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball that Judge missed. Count is 0-2 on the captain. Perez sets and fires, and this one is fouled off. Count is going to remain 0-2 on the captain. If I didn't say it, I'll rise. The judge is in his chamber. And Perez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on the captain. And Perez sets and fires. And Judge swings at a ball off the plate. Strike 3, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 4th. Coming up to bat in the top of the 5th is going to be Lopez, Casillas, and Norby. Right now we have 20 votes in our active poll. If you haven't, just take a second to let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Made it easy for you. There are QR codes on your left and right. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, wave it in front of the channel that you choose to subscribe from. A hyperlink will show up in your cell phone. All you have to do is hit it. It takes you straight to YouTube. All you have to do is hit subscribe. If you do subscribe, or if you are already subscribed, make sure that you ring the bell so that you have notifications every time that we are live and not Memorex. And I want to thank everybody for taking time to be here on their busy Friday afternoon, listening to a little bit of baseball. And yes, I don't give a damn if McMahon is hitting 150. So long as his glove is working as advertised, he can do whatever the hell he wants at the plate. There should be plenty of offense on the team. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And it looks like the Marlins are challenging this one. And wow. Warren missed by 1/10 of an inch, and the call is overturned. It is ball 1. Marlins retain their challenge. Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is called a ball. Count is 2-0. And Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is now 3-0 on Perez. And the pitch is on the way, and it's going to paint the outside of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 3-1. And Warren sets and fires, and that sinker catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. And yes, if you were looking at moving off of McMahon, who would it be for? And the pitch is on the way, and that is call strike 3. Lopez is down looking. That is Warren's 5th strikeout of the day. Warren's pitch count is looking solid. He's at 58 pitches. Warren sets and fires, and Casillas is the batter. Pitches off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And that is just a little bit high. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the third base line. Count is now 2-1. Well, Rosario isn't an everyday player, and third base is not the optimum position to actually play him in. And the pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field, and this one is gone. Casey hits a solo shot home run. So the lead is now cut down 4-2. With regard to a Schubert bring up to the major leagues, Shad, you would have to make a 40-man roster move because Schumann is not on the 40-man roster. So are you willing to DFA somebody like Oswaldo Cabrera? And the pitch is on the way. It is grounded to Cabrera. He sets, fires. Caballero completes the throw to Rice, and that is the second out. And NES bringing Volpe back. I'm not certain that he will get a shot back at third base. Pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Conine. Warren sets and fires, and the changeup is just a bit low. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is now 1-2. Trust me, I think that Schumann should have been on the opening day roster. I didn't think that Grichuk earned his spot. And I think Max did. And the pitch is on the way. The changeup is way off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. Yeah, but you can't put a position player in a bullpen arm. And the pitch is on the way, and that is called strike 3. Conine down looking, and that is the 6th strikeout of the afternoon for Warren. That is going to do it for the Marlins in the top of the 5th, but not before they add another solo shot home run to cut the Yankees lead down to 4-2. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th for the Yankees is going to be Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice, and Giancarlo Stanton. They are 0 for 6 on the afternoon, so let's hope that they can get into the hit column. And personally, Sean, I think that Winquist is on the chopping block when they bring Luis Hill back. That was his 6th strikeout, Sean. Game is progressing very quickly. We're already halfway through, and it's an hour and a half. And it looks like Tyler Phillips is coming into the game for Yuri Perez. His afternoon is done with. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for a call, strike one. Bellinger is challenging, and the Yankees are going to lose their second challenge. So the Yankees have no challenges remaining for the rest of the game. And Phillips sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it bounces in the dirt. Count is now 2-1 on Belly. And Phillips sets, and he fires, and the pitch is skied to left center field, and that is going to bounce on the warning track and go over the fence. So that is a ground rule double. So Bellinger is now in the hit column. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a splitter down in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that is down low and inside. Count is 2-0. Rice is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a pair of strikeouts. So can Rice get into the hit column today? And Phillips sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1 on Rice. And Phillips sets. Pitch is on the way, and that bounces in the dirt. Count is now 3-1 on Rice. For those of you just joining the stream, we're in the bottom of the fifth. Yankees lead 4-2. There is a runner at second with nobody out and a 3-1 count on Ben Rice. And Phillips sets, fires, and the pitch is going to be in there for call. Strike two. Count is now full. 3-2. And Phillips sets. Pitch is out of the way, and Rice swigs and misses for the third strike. And Rice now has the freaking hat trick with 3 strikeouts. And that was definitely a ball, but we have no challenges left, so he couldn't challenge it. Coming up to bat is Big G. And the first pitch is a sinker down low for ball one. And the pitch is on the way, and Stanton hits a towering fly ball to right field. And the play is going to be made. And Bellinger is not going to tag, so he remains at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat. 1-for-1 on the afternoon with a double, a base on balls, a pair of stolen bases, and a run scored. You know, John, compared to last year's starting five that we had, this is heaven. And the first pitch is on the way. And it is inside, ball one. And Phillips sets and fires, and the splitter drifts off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way, right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. Hey, Jod, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings at a ball in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz is punched out looking. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. So the leadoff double is wasted. Going to the top of the sixth. The Yankees have the lead 4-2. Coming up to bat for the Marlins is going to be Holly, Marcy, and Edwards. 9-1-2. And for those of you who have hopped into the stream, if you haven't, take a second to participate in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Friday to listen to a little baseball. Your support is most appreciated. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Made it easy for y'all with the QR codes in the upper left and right hand corner. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Warren is at 68 pitches and will come out for the sixth. He has 6 strikeouts on the day, given up 2 earned runs, and I do not believe he's given up a walk today. Tomorrow's matchup is going to be Max Myers facing off against Ryan Weathers. Like I said, I will be on here. I believe game time is 7:05, so I will be on live at 7 p.m. So tune in to listen to a little bit of baseball. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Rice for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jacob Marcy is coming out to bat, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper misses outside. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. And it looks like Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a fly ball to right field. Judge is drifting back and is going to make the play on the warning track for the second out. Coming up to bat is Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a solo shot home run in the first inning. And the first pitch is on the way to Edwards. It is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Edwards is going to call timeout. Ward is at 74 pitches. And the pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. Count is 2-1 on Marston Edwards. And the ball is hit through the infield. And that's between Rice and Chisholm. Judge is going to field it and shoot it into the infield to hold him for a single. Coming up to bat is former Yankee farmhand Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. And here comes Boone. Actually, it's Matt Blake coming out. So we are in the 6th inning. Yankees lead 4-2. The Marlins have a runner at first with 2 outs. Former Yankee farmhand Agustin Ramirez is up to bat. And it looks like Tim Hill is now warming up in the bullpen. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Warren. He shoots and fires to first, And that is not in time. The Yankees are not going to challenge, and they have runners at first and second now. Hicks is coming up to bat. And that's going to do it for Will. And Warren is getting a nice round of applause from the crowd. And that is going to be 5 2/3 innings. So the folks that pick between 4 and 5, 64% of you are absolutely correct. Congratulations. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming into the game. And the first pitch is top to Hal. He spins and throws to first. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. And there is a new active poll out there for y'all. So the chat's awfully quiet. How we feeling? Coming up to bat in the bottom of the sixth is going to be Austin Wells, Jose Caballero, and Ryan McMahon. 7, 8, 9. And if you're just hopping in the stream, I will be calling game 2 of this series at Yankee Stadium. I will be live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So pop in, listen to a little baseball, drop a like and a comment, and say hey. And the first pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. And it looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the pen. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 3-0 on Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and that splitter catches the middle of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 3-1 on Wells. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it off. Count goes to 3-2. And it looks like Wells is calling timeout. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled down the first base line. Count remains full at 3-2. And Phillips sets, pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 4. So Wells is stripping his gear off and heading to first base. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. Cabby is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk, stolen base, and a run scored. And the first pitch is a sweeper in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-0. Actually, they call the first pitch a strike, so the count is 1-1 on Cabby. And the pitch is chopped to the third baseman, and he is going to bobble it. And that'll allow Caballero to reach, so the Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. I think Paulie was in a rush because of the speed of Caballero. Do you think that McMahon should lay one down? He doesn't have an official at bat. And the scoring is going to have that as an error on Paulie, E5. And the first pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside portion of the plate for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this is sky down the left field line. Conine is going to make the play on the foul line. Tagging is Wells, and he is going to be in there safe with a good slide. Caballero did not tag up. So you have a runner at first and third with one out. And what do you think the odds are that Caballero is going to steal second? Grisham is up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a pair of walks, an RBI, and a run scored. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitcher throws over to third. Try to pick Wells off. He's back in standing up. It is critical that the Yankees give the bullpen a little bit more breathing room and score this run. And Phillips sets and fires, and that pitch is on the way. And Caballero is going to take off and steal second base. Now the Marlins are going to be forced to bring the infield in. There are runners at second and third with one out. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is now 2-1 on Grishbaum. And the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is in there for call. Strike two. Count evens up at deuce. What color is that goose? And Phillips sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped foul down the first base line. Count remains deuce. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered down the right field line, but that is going to drift foul. Good catch by the kid in the stands. And Phillips sets and fires, and that pitch is in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. And Phillips sets and fires, and that pitch is tall, ball 4. The catcher is going to challenge it. And the call is going to be overturned. Grisham is going to be rung up on strikes. And the Marlins still have one challenge remaining. The Yankees do not. So that ABS call turned this around. It was about to be bases loaded with one out and the captain coming up. Now it's runners at second and third with 2 outs. And the first pitch on the way to the captain is off the plate. Count is 1-0. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a 2-run home run. And he was also hit by the pitch. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. Count is 2-0 on Judge. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 3-0 on the captain. And the pitch is on the way, and that splitter catches the bottom of the strike zone. For call, strike 1. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper right down the heart of Broadway. Call, strike 2. So now it is 3-2. Count is full on the captain. And the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is down low for ball 4. So the Yankees are going to have the bases juiced full of Yankees. We're in the bottom of the 6th. There are 2 outs. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a double. And the first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. Count is evened out 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to bounce in the dirt away from the catcher. And Austin Wells is going to score. Caballero is going to move to third. Judge is going to go to second. So on the wild pitch, the Yankees score a run. We have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And a 2-2 count on Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul down the right field line. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count remains to be 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is guide to left field. Marcy is drifting back, and he is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. That's going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they add another run. Score is 5-2 Yankees. Coming up to bat in the top of the seventh is going to be Lopez, Cassie, and Norby. For those of you who haven't, please take this opportunity to participate in our active poll. We only have 5 votes so far, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. All right, Sean, have a good night at work, brother. Listen in if you can or when you can. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Programming notes, I will be on calling the live play-by-play tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Game 2 of the Marlins versus the Yankees. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be Ryan Weathers. Come on out, stop by for a little while, say hey, drop a comment so we can acknowledge you, and hit the like button. And Jake Bird is coming in. He's pitched 3 1/3 innings, has 3 strikeouts. And Lopez is in the box. First pitch is on the way. And the sticker drifts inside. Count is 1-0. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is skied to center field. Grisham is drifting back, and he is going to make a trotting catch for the first out. Coming up to bat is Cassie. Bird sets and fires, and the first pitch is a cutter up high. Count is 1-0. Cassie is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a home run. And the pitch is on the way, and that curveball catches the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1 on Cassie. And Bird sets. fires, and that curveball catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that curveball catches the outside corner for call. Strike three looking. He's out of here. Grab some bench, brother, because you are done. Coming up to bat is Norby, 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout. Looks like Brett Hedrick is warming up in the bullpen. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0. And Bird sets, and the curveball catches the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Bird sets and fires, and the sweeper drifts off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Norby. Bird sets and fires, and this ball is drilled foul off the umpire's faceplate. So and Bird sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And you're gone, brother. Go grab some bench, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Jake Bird. And we're heading to the 7th inning stretch. And the military member of the day is Senior Master Sergeant Myra Winnie, still on active duty. So well done. Thank you for your service, Sergeant. And welcome to the stream, Jonathan. Bird did handle business today. So there were a lot of doubters with regard to his skill set. I wasn't one of them. Figured that he would come back stronger after working with Matt Blake, figuring out how to get rid of that Colorado Rockies Mile High Stadium. Lack of movement on breaking pitches. Well, I won't argue with you, John. For those of you who have hopped in our stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. And if you haven't voted, take a second to drop a vote in our active poll. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Ben Rice, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. For those of you just hopping into our stream, the Yankees, we're heading to the bottom of the seventh. The Yankees have a 5-2 lead, and Rice, Stanton, and Chisholm are coming up to bat. And it looks like Michael Peterson is coming into the game. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Painted the outside corner. Yankees do not have a challenge left. We blew both of them so early in the game. And the active poll question is, will Ben Rice get the golden sombrero? He already has a hat trick, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-1 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and Rice swings through and misses. Count is 1-2. Welcome to the stream, Michael. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the right field line. That's going to be in the upper deck. Foul. Count remains 1-2. And Peterson sets. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered into right field, and that is a bullet going, and gone. So that is a short porch Yankee home run. Greetings, Giant. Thank you. And the Yankees jump up to a 6-2 lead. Big Giancarlo Stanton is coming up to bat. That was a 195-mile-an-hour exit velo. And the first pitch to Stanton is a cutter off the plate down low. Count is 1-0. Stanton chops this one foul down the third base line. Count is evened at 1-1. For those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering pop-up. Lopez is backing up and is going to make the play in short left field. Hey, D-Rod, welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like and share button out, D-Rod. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch is on the way. And Jazz hits a towering fly ball to Jacob Marcy in center field. He has to take a couple of steps to his right to make the play. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. 0 for 2 on the day with a base on balls, a strikeout, and he scored a run last inning. So Rice goes from a 0 to a hero, huh? And the first pitch is on the way, and that 90-mile-an-hour fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Rice, or on Wells, excuse me. And Peterson sets, fires, and the cutter is down in the dirt. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is now 2-1 on Wells. For those of you just hopping in, if you haven't, take a second to drop a vote in our active poll. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Wells. And Peterson sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. Wells is going to drop his gear and head to first base. That is Wells' second walk of the afternoon. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 2 on the day with a base on balls, a run scored, and 2 stolen bases. And the pitch is on the way, and that cutter is down low and off the plate. Count is 1-0. Hey, Joe, welcome to the stream. For those of you hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And the pitch is on the way, and it catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 on Cabby. And the pitch is on the way. The fastball is up high. Count is 2-1 on Cabby. Pitch is on the way, and it is going to catch the outside corner. Nice cutter. Count is evened at 2-2. Peterson sets. Pitch is slice foul down the right field line. Count is going to remain deuce deuce. And what color is your goose? And Peterson sets. Pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed by Cabby. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. Down on strikes. Coming up in the top of the eighth is going to be Conine, Pauly, and Marcy. For those of you who have hopped into our stream, we are headed to the top of the eighth. Yankees lead the Marlins 6-4 in our home opener. And it looks like Brett Hedrick is coming in to replace Jake Bird. Coming up to bat should be Conine, Pauly, and Marcy. 8, 9, and 1. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is always appreciated, and I want to thank everybody for taking time to sit back and listen to a little baseball on your Friday afternoon. If you're not a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth or Hardcore Sports Network, there are QR codes in the upper left and right corner. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is The Ugly Truth. Take your cell phone out, set it to camera mode, wave it in front of the channel that you choose to subscribe to. A hyperlink will appear on your phone. All you have to do is hit it. It takes you to the homepage of the YouTube channel you want to subscribe to. Hit subscribe and you are a member. I recommend hitting the bell and turning on all notifications so that you know every time that we're live and not Memorex. And it looks like they're going to have a pitching change or a hitting change. Former Yankee Austin Slater will be coming in to replace Griffin Conine. Probably Alonzo, John. And the first pitch is on the way. And the fastball catches the outside of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Slater. As you know, we picked Slater up last year at the trade deadline from the White Sox. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. Because he hits left-handed pitching extremely well. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a elevator shaft home run. Jazz is drifting and is going to make the play in shallow center field. And it looks like Roberto Hernandez will replace Graham Pauly. And the first pitch is on the way, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Hernandez is hitting 143 on the season, 1 RBI, and a 476 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and the slider misses down low. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is foul straight back. Count is 1-2. You are not wrong, John. He was up, got injured, came back, really didn't do anything. And at the trade line, we acquired 8 players, and he is the only one that the Yankees let go. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And down goes Hernandez. Coming up to bat is Jacob Marcy. So the Mariners have 2 outs with nobody on, and then their center fielder is coming up to bat. Marcy is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is on the way, and that slider is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Hedrick sets. Pitch is on the way, and that slider catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Hedrick sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jacob Marcy. You are out of here. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham, and Aaron Judge. 9-1-2. So, for those of you that are here, take a second to drop your vote in the active poll if you haven't. The second active poll is, will Trent Grisham get the Golden Sombrero today? If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. You can use the QR codes at the top left and right-hand corners of your screen. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Friday on this Easter Sunday weekend to come out and listen to a little bit of baseball. Hey, Beagle Dad, welcome. And it looks like Lake Batcher is coming in to replace Michael Peterson. If you haven't, please take time to vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing and to Yankees The Ugly Truth and Hardcore Sports Network. Please hit the like and share buttons. And Batcher sets and fires a fastball down low. Count is 1-0. McMahon is 0 for 1 on the day with a pair of walks. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is down low. Count is 2-0. Butcher sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1 on McMahon. Blocker sets and pitches, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is that goose? Blocker sets and fires, and McMahon swings and misses for strike 3. And McMahon is going to go down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees have a pair of arms warming up in the bullpen. Pitch is on the way, and that is a slider down low. Count is 2-0 on Grishbaum. Backer sets and fires, and that sweeper is down low. Count is 3-0 on Grishbaum. And backer sets, fires, and this pitch is going to catch the outside corner for call, strike 1. Nice slider. Count is 3-1. Catcher sets and fires, and that slider catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it bounces in the dirt. That is going to be Grisham's third walk of the afternoon. All rise. The judges in the chambers. The captain is 1 for 2 on the day. He has a 2-run homer, a base on balls, and he was hit by a pitch. Captain has 3 RBIs today. Batcher sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. And they say the judge did not check his swing. I think that's bullshit. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled into the catcher. Count is 0-2 on the captain. And Batcher sets. He fires over at first base, and Grisham is back in head first. Safe. The Yankee fans are booing now. And Batcher sets, fires, and this ball is a line drive into left field. And the runner was going. Grisham is going to advance to third. So the Yankees now have runners at first and third with 1 out. Cody Bellinger is coming up to bat. So can we add some more? And they're going to say that Grisham came out the bag. He is out. I'm not sure, man. I think that's bullshit. He slides into the bag. The third baseman is on top of him and carries him off the bag. Don't agree with it. Don't like it. And the first pitch is on the way to Bellinger. And Judge takes off. And he is going to be in there safe with a stolen base. His first of the 2026 season. And the pitch was down low, so count is 1-0 on Belly. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-0 on Bellinger. And the pitch is out of the way, and Bellinger hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. Fastball is up and away. Count is 3-1 on Belly. Belly is 1 for 4 on the afternoon with a double. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. That is ball 4. Bellinger is going to strip his gear and head to first base. So the Yankees have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 4 on the afternoon with 3 strikeouts. And our active poll question is, will Ben Rice get the golden sombrero? His last at-bat, we thought he was going to get this golden sombrero, and he tagged the ball a line drive into the right field stands for a solo shot home run. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. And the splitter is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Rice. And Botcher sets. Next pitch is on the way. And this is hammered into right field. And that one is going to go off the top of the wall. Judge is going to score. And Bellinger is going to score. So that is not in time. And that is a 2-run double for Ben Rice. And that is going to take our score to 8-2 Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. He was within half a foot for making a second home run of the game. And Big G is up. The first pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. Stanton is 0 for 4. And the pitch is on the way, and Stanton swings at the fastball. 95-mile-an-hour pitch. Count is now 0-2 on Big G. And Betcher sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 6th. But the Yankees do pick up 2 insurance runs to extend the lead 8-6. Coming up in the top of the ninth is going to be Edwards, Augustine Ramirez, and Liam Hicks. And let's see if there's going to be a pitching change. For those of you who are just joining the stream, we are going to the top of the ninth. Yankees lead 8-2. Edwards, Ramirez, and Hicks are coming up to bat, and I suppose there's going to be a pitching change. I just don't know who it's going to be. Certainly not Bednar, because this is definitely not a closed situation. You are absolutely right, D-Rod. That was so close for Big Bed. The Ben avoids the Golden Sapero for probably most likely the last at-bat of the afternoon for him. The 3 strikeouts, a double, and a 4-bagger. So for everyone that's here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We've made it easy for you to do so. There are QR codes in the upper left and right-hand corners of the screen. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, set it to camera mode, and it looks like Ryan Yarbrough is coming to replace Hedrick. The QR code on the left is for Hardcore Sports. The one on the right is for Yankees The Ugly Truth. And Yarby sets and fires, and the first pitch is a 4-seamer up and away. Count is 1-0. And this is Yarbrough's season debut for the 2026 season. And the first pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. Yarby is throwing the exceptional 85-mile-an-hour 4-seamer. And Yarbrough sets and fires. And this pitch is driven to left field. And Bellinger is going to leap and make the play. An over-the-shoulder catch. Bellinger was looking in the glove. He wasn't even sure that he got the ball. And he's fighting the sun while he's doing it. It was a ricochet play. It hit off his wrist first, and he caught it with the glove second. Fantastic play. I'm definitely going to drop a short on that one. And the crowd is chanting belly. Yarbrough sets and fires, and the pitch is way inside. Going to get away from Wells and go to the and apparently that pitch that Yarbrough threw hit Ramirez, so he's taking first base. So the Marlins have a runner at first with 1 out, and Liam Hicks is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the 4-seamer catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Hicks is 0 for 3 on the day, a flyout and 2 groundouts. And Yarby sets and fires, and the sweeper is down low. That one came ringing in at 70 miles an hour. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is 2-1 on Hicks. And the pitch is on the way. The runner takes off. He's going to take second on defensive indifference. Pitch was down low, so it's 3-1 on Hicks. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the right field line. Count is now full, 3-2. Hicks is in the box. Yarbrough sets, and he turns and fires to second, and the pickoff is successful. They picked the runner off a second. He was sleeping. And they are not going to appeal. He is definitely picked off. So that is 2 outs. Pitch is on the way, and it is skied to left center field. And Bellinger is going to take the play for the 3rd out, and that is going to do it for the Marlins. So the Yankees win. And the Yankees record moves to 6-1 for the season. Great day. We took our home opener. The final numbers today are Yankees had 8 runs on 6 hits, no errors. The Marlins had 2 runs on 4 hits and an error. Will Warren is going to win his first game of the season. Yuri Perez is going to take the loss. And those are our numbers for today. Tomorrow, I will be live on at 7 p.m. to call the live play-by-play for Game 2 of the series. Like what I saw, pitching was outstanding as usual. We had some interesting plays that made life a little bit hectic, but all in all, a great day for the Yankees. Great win. And before I sign off, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. There is a short that I dropped earlier this afternoon or this morning. Take a chance and give it a look. Let me know what you think. And I will end in my traditional fashion of let's go Yankees, and I'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great afternoon.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.